So hello friends, welcome back to my channel SK Codify, and in this video we are going to see while loop. Uh, in this video we will also try to understand how the loop is different than the for loop. We will try to understand in which situation we should use while loop. Most of us we understand when to use for loop, that is very clear. We have a certain number until to that number, or simply we can say if we have to execute the statement multiple times, and most of the time we have a number, till that number we have to execute or iterate over in for loop. But in while, we know that the while loop will be running till the condition is satisfied. Okay, till the condition is true, it will be keep running, and if the condition is becomes false, it will stop running. But the question is, where is that situation? Where is that situation? um, what are those situations where the while is more suitable than the for loop? Okay, so I'll try to explain some scenario. um, while loop we can use where where the the change of the state uh, is low level means it's not low level, sorry to say the low level, but the change of the state depends on other code. Okay, depends on other code. Let me take an example here of a for loop. Okay, uh, I'm taking an example of a for loop. Let's say int, I mean sorry, let I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. So here what is happening, this for loop will be keep running till the I value becomes 5, and here we are only changing the state of this I variable. Okay, we are changing the state of the variable. This is one condition. In another for loops, like for off. So let's say something, I don't have the data, let's create an array. Let's, or we can say const persons is equal to some array. Okay, okay, so in for loop we iterate till uh, let person of persons. Okay, so in this case, this is different. In this case, we know that we are just trying to iterate till the length of the array simply, right? Um, here we have defined uh, the the number of iteration that we want to do, and we are changing the state. Here, the changing the state of uh, changing the state of uh, changing the state of something which uh, uh, which controls this iteration is not happening here. Means there is nothing being changed that is going to control the iteration of this for loop. Okay, it is simply going to iterate through the loop, and within this condition we get our data based on condition whatever. Here we are controlling the iteration of that for loop. Here what? Here also, uh, what happens when a condition gets satisfied? When a condition gets satisfied, I mean, uh, let's say take an example. Condition gets satisfied means, is it like uh, why I'm making this video to understand the while loop use. If we just say something like this, if we just say something like let I is equal to or less than 10. If we just say like that, okay, till the I value is less than 10, it is, but it just a bookish example. Okay, it does not make much sense for while loop. Why don't we simply, we can simply use the for loop. When we execute while, when we don't know when the condition is going to be satisfied, I mean when the state of the data, the state is going to be changed, and we cannot, maybe the different code is going to change the state. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's think about a scenario. Oh, think about a scenario of a mobile Wi-Fi connection process. Um, so when our phone, we start the phone and try to connect to the Wi-Fi, uh, our this phone is trying to connect to that network, and here we don't know, the code does not know actually, like, and it does not know actually that when it will be successfully connected, so that it can show the, so that we can show the signal of connection connected. Okay, we know that there is two type of signal, I mean multiple type of signal, image on the top of the phone. Okay, so the requirement is to, we have to show the connected icon, connected image on the phone when it is literally connected. But connecting to that phone uh, has different code, and it has dependency on which is not in the uh, control of this iteration, that the state will be changed by some other code. Let's write this code. Oh my God, excuse me. Okay. Um, so I'm going to declare mm, I'm going to create a function called connect. Okay, connect. Okay, and here I'm going to declare a variable called is connected to network or Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi initial value is false. Okay, and we are writing some code to connect. Okay, here the code will go to connect to network. Okay, and once the network is connected, okay, let's try to execute this code. Okay, while uh, try to connect while it is not connected. Okay, while it is not connected. Okay, so try to write something here. Console.log, or write this console.log here. Hmm, console.log, uh, trying or connecting. Okay, and call this connect function in this loop, while loop. Hmm, connect. What is going to happen? It's going to keep trying, keep connecting. We will see this, it is keep trying to connect. Okay, just stop it here. What we have to do, so you understand this program, for this scenario connecting to Wi-Fi and show the icon or show the message that okay it is connected. So we took a variable. This variable will be working as a flag. Okay, once the connection function is successfully get connected to the network, it will change the state of this variable, okay, to true. Okay, and then this condition will not be satisfied and it will be exit. Okay, so what to do here is, mm, uh, we are literally not going to connect to it. This is just a fake connection method. Okay. So let's just um, once it is trying to connecting, and we just assume that it is connected. Just assume that it is connected. Okay, and change the value of this variable to true, and we can print here, we can give the message that okay, it is connected. uh, Connected. Okay, now see what's going to happen. You see this. As soon as the state got changed of others, I mean the condition is dissatisfied, means the value got true, so here it is becoming false. Okay, because negating is there. So uh, um, I mean the while loop should be used when that another code is going to change the state of that value, change the state by other code. Here that is not in our control actually, or that, and in our control means even though um, let's say we make a request to some network, and that call is going to take some time. Till then we can show some message that it's fetching the data, and once the data is received, we can say that okay, it is done. So something like that. In that condition we should use while. Here we can say like okay, just for mimicking that real scenario, we can say if what we can do, uh, just I would like to give it some attempt means, let's try to mm, assume that connection is happening once after some delay, and delay is I'm just taking like this. Mm, mm, okay, I'm taking the value. Oh, let's connection try connection count, connection counter, or we can say retry count. Retry counter is equal to 0, and whenever it try to connect, so whenever it try to connect, it increases the value of that retry counter. Sorry, retry counter plus plus. Okay, assuming we are here like after some try it's got connected. So uh, here we can just for mimicking the real, to look like more visible. More visible means we can see the code uh, behaving like that, behaving like a real scenario. So if retry counter, I mean retry counter is equal to let's say 5, then just for mimicking purpose we are making it connected. Okay, okay. So what is going to happen here? Um, this while loop is trying to connect. It is trying to connect, and after some after some retry, this will be connected. And once it is connected, it will stop trying. Okay, the while loop will stop trying, stop making uh, stop making try on a connection. Okay, so this method is a fake method, but It's a high level, demonstration. You see this. We can see this after some try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as uh, the state of this condition got changed, it stopped. mm, it stopped. It's terminated. The loop is terminated. So I just wanted to demonstrate where we should use the while. Okay, most of the time I have seen in example, like, okay, some counter is given here and being satisfied, like value is less than 10 and less than 5, whatever. But I wanted to explain that which condition where the while method is while loop is suitable. The same, there is one more thing is called do while. Just want to give a scenario, like uh, the situation where this do while can come in the picture and solve your problem. Okay. So this while example was for the use case of this while function was Wi-Fi connection or network connection or any long uh, background job connection, background job execution. So once the execution or connection has successfully done, it will change the state and the while loop will terminate its process.